Good morning, YKB. It's a shame that bicycle can't be repaired. Well, that's what happens when you're having fun. You lose track of what day it is. Wait till you get retired. If you ever able to get retired. Oh, gotcha. Jazz, welcome. I'm adopting Mr. Lee's nickname for you. Roger Blair. You guys are just in time for me to go get my second cup of coffee. Thank you, YKB. Roger Blair. It's a nice, cool morning here. I hope you've got a cool morning there. It's about 58 degrees on the back porch. For our European fans, it's about 13 degrees C. That scroll's not showing up too well because it's white on white. But in 1942, May the 29th, Bing Crosby recorded White Christmas. And the last time I checked, it has sold over 50 million copies. Teacher Chrissy, good evening. Roger, I'm glad that things are normal. wish it was 53 here. Teacher Chrissy's in the down the last stretch of her vacation. She'll be back in school here in just a week or so. Mr. Lee, now that is something else. I don't think I have but one Bing Crosby album. 45. Oh my gosh, Teacher Chrissy, that's too hot. That's too hot. 45 is over 100 Fahrenheit. Wow, I knew it was soon. I didn't know it would be that hot so early in the year. That's crazy hot, 45 centigrade. I understand. Let's see if this Nightbot command works. Look at there. Finally. Oh, buddy, let me tell you. So, if you guys want to know the weather somewhere, type in exclamation weather and the name of the place. Volcano eggs. Mr. Lee, I like hot sauce, but uh uh no, I am still working on Nightbot. But thank you for the compliment. Uh all right, one more tweak and it should be correct. I don't think it needs that word lookup in there. There we go. I got I got Nightbot pulled up so I can make changes on the fly. I might have messed you up, Mr. Lee, because I was making an adjustment to that command when you type that in. Uh-oh. Yep. I took care of it for him. Plus, I kind of accidentally put in another command at the wrong time. I like how it puts both Fahrenheit and centigrade in there, plus MPH and KPH. Mr. Lee, if you haven't met YKB before, both of you are in the UK. Mr. Lee is close to London. YKB, I'm not sure exactly where you are. I just know the part of the world you're in. Oh, Mr. Lee, I need to be cleaning stuff out so badly, and I'm just overwhelmed. It's just in the way you typed it, Shaz. Yeah, I like to make things obvious sometimes. Yeah, Roger, it's going to be nothing but sunshine. A little cooler today than yesterday, which is really good. Thank you, Teacher Grizzy. It says weather for West Flanders are showers in the vicinity with a temperature of 32 C, winds west southwest at 18 kilometers. Mr. Lee, oh gosh. Oh, Mr. Lee, don't be getting into trouble. I feel for you guys over there. You've got to walk on eggshells, it seems like. There you go, Sharon. And it's great to have YKB in here because I'm sure he's at work. Teacher Crizzy, 45 degrees. That's crazy. I would be staying inside also. So, anybody lurking that wants to check their weather? Okay, Mr. Lee. A skip, is that a truck? Oh, kids are out of school this week. Ah, okay. Between my misspelling and auto incorrect, I'm surprised I can type anything. Ah, okay. Dumpster on the back of a truck. You know, Mr. Lee, I got family members. Good morning, Soul Star. I've got family members that every time I go to visit them, I have to go through the refrigerator and take out the stuff that's way out of date. I mean, way out of date. And I think in Australia, if you was to say skippies, it would mean kangaroos. Teacher Crizzy, I hope you have a fan. If you don't have AC, air conditioning. I'm spoiled. I've got a pretty much a window unit here. I heard Flyby Charlie earlier. He must have landed. And the birds have gotten quiet. There they go, just in time. Oh, I almost forgot. Skip truck, Bedford, K28. Matchbox cars. That's funny. That's a good one, YKB. The first four returns on a Bedford K28 was Matchbox cars. He typed in for his weather, Mr. Lee, but I didn't catch the town. Thank you, Soul Star. You know, since I started doing this, running both channels and not talking on the nature channel, people have started subscribing to that channel. And this channel, it'll go up one, down one, up one, down one. It's almost comical. You know, YKB, I need to ride my bike more. I push mow the yard and hike in the mountains once a week, but a little riding bike would probably be good. Soul Star, I'm sorry, I missed it. What's a bit odd and comical? Oh, geez. Oh, Mr. Lee, I watched that channel that you suggested yesterday. I subscribed. I this is all. Uh, Mr. Lee and I like motorcycles. I need to ride my bicycle more also because it's good exercise. When I was younger, I rode my bicycle everywhere. Then I got a motorcycle and I got on my bike after a couple of months, and boy, could I tell the difference. Oh, yeah. Uh, th- these channels are total accidents. I can't take credit for anything. They're just. I didn't even know I had a YouTube channel for a year. They were talking about the UFO disclosure and a couple of the movies that are coming out. I don't remember the guy's name, but oh, by the way, if you guys have anyone you want to put on this week's prayer request, I've got the email open and I can type the names in. Yeah, YKB, that's one thing I gotta say. That part of the world is much more into bicycling than most of the areas around here. No, it wasn't Area 52. Oh, it was some guy's name. He put his name might be he capitalized every Derb. That's it, Derb. But I had a YouTube channel for a year before I realized I had one. I've been watching YouTube for decades now. Family asks me about my hikes all the time, so I put a couple of videos over on the nature channel thinking that maybe the family might watch. You gotcha. You gotcha. Here, I'm doing it right now. And you are added. That's cool, YKB. You're probably healthier for it. I've got a really wide bicycle tire around my waist that I probably should remove, but it's going to take a lot of work. So then on the morning coffees, we started talking about music so much. And people I met on here, we started talking about music so much, they asked I start the music channel, and here we are. Wow. That is something else. Yeah, I'm not a dad, but I got a dad bod. Go figure. Buddy, if you guys could have seen me in 1980, I had a 27-inch waist, 42-inch chest. I know, Roger, those are nice little bikes. They got the uh, really fat tires. And you can ride them around town because you can put license on those. They're neat. Yeah, I mean, those little bikes are fun on the trails and for riding around town. I mean, they get like at least 80 miles to the gallon. You know, there's a lot of mopeds over Teacher Crizzy. There's a lot of mopeds over there. Mopeds and small motorcycles. Mio Rider 27, she works in a bike shop over there. And it's kind of interesting to see her little gang. They put on their leather suits and helmets and jump on their small bikes. Yeah, knock on wood, I have not had wrecks on the street bikes, but boy, I've got a few bumps and bruises on the dirt bikes. When I turned 16, I couldn't afford a car, so I got a Yamaha DT 175. And Evil Knievel was very popular back then. So I was going to, good morning, Khadijah. I was going to try to emulate Evil Knievel and go down the road on the back tire. And I got through first gear, got through second gear. Third gear, the front dropped a little too much. And I knew when I got to fifth gear, I needed to really gas it. Well, I really gassed it too much and I bounced on the pavement towards the roof. And I still got those scars. Khadijah, you'll like this. Uh, Today, uh, May 29th, 1942, Bing Crosby recorded White Christmas. I got it scrolling across the screen, but the contrast isn't too good. I appreciate that, Gold Star. I really do. Khadijah's another worker. I can't go that high, YKB. I did a few jobs in construction. Yep. It's not a question of if you'll have a wreck, it's a question of when. Khadijah, you got anybody you want on the prayer list? I've got my email open and I'm typing up the list as we go. I'm going to put you on there no matter what. Oh, man, that sounds good. Khadijah does that good old country cooking. She does better one armed than I do with two arms and a helper. Okay, got it. Uh, my spelling's terrible, so I had to double and triple check the spelling. Oh, that's in the neighbor's yard. Uh, the part I kind of focused in too close this morning, but the part that's showing the main part is someone in chat dubbed it Treezilla because it looks like Godzilla when I'm zoomed out. Oh, Khadijah, there was this place, this little, just a little building in a small parking lot by itself on the south side of Winston-Salem. When I was working downtown Winston, this would have been around 1979. There was, oh, you talking about biscuits? They were bigger than a saucer, and they were probably 2.5 to 3 inches thick, and you had to hold on to them with both your hands because the biscuits would just fall apart. They were so good. Oh man. And they had all kinds of combinations, egg, cheese, etc. John P. Good morning, John P. Do you have any spare candy, John P? Oh, if you're just waking up, that means you had to work last night. Whenever I could, I would take somebody visiting from up north. I would take them there and just watch their face when we pulled into the park. It'd fall toward the neighbor's house, but I would take the people from up north. I'd take them there, and we'd pull in the parking lot, and their eyes would get big, and they'd be going, "What on earth?" You could see the wheels turning in their brains. What on earth are you getting us into? Then we'd go inside, and even though it was close to town, it was country. I mean, country on the inside. And we'd go in, and oh gosh, you could see the fear in their eyes. They didn't know what on earth I was getting them into. And then when they took a bite, they were sold. You could tell they went from fear to heaven. I hadn't thought about that in decades. And my buddy Clyde, oh my goodness. Yeah, but my neighbors don't have good luck. Their house burnt down. They just got it replaced and moved back in not long ago, and I don't know. They just don't seem to have good luck, which is a shame because they're pretty good neighbors. Uh, no, I kept a pretty close eye on it, which way it'll fall. My buddy Clyde, he worked for RJ Reynolds, and he did work for the business that I was working downtown, and he was hilarious. If anybody gave me any trouble, he would go, Jim, you let me know. And he'd ball up his big old hand into a fist, and he'll say, I give him some chocolate nuggets. Yep, yep. Yeah, Mr. Lee, it's probably pretty close, but it's funny. Some of the, when British people come over here, the number one thing they're, a right turn, Clyde. That's a great one. I like that movie. That is a great movie. Let me tell you. Mike, welcome. Hopefully YKB is still here. Yeah, that's a good movie, Mr. Lee. Mike, you got anybody needs to go on the prayer list? Today's the day to turn it in for me, and I've got my email open. Mike ain't going to jail. He knows too many people. Yes, YKB is still here. You guys hold down the fort for a minute. I've got to go top off my coffee cup. Yeah, Mr. Lee, I tell you, those were really good movies. I never saw whatever he saw in Sandor Locke, but whatever. Tickled the wind chime one time while I was out there. Somebody mentioned Kathy. Yeah, I know. The orangutan was something else, but it is what it is. Well, 1942 seems to be the topic of the day. Interesting little coincidence there. Mike, I've never seen that movie, Lake Placid. Yeah, she was a feisty little girl. Mr. Lee, I like the Dirty Harry movies. He had some great lines in Dirty Harry. Oh, no worries, Mr. Lee. You're at misspelling central here. I can't spell worth a flip. I think it was CLYDE, but I couldn't swear to it. Yeah, the a man's got to know his limitations. That's Clint Eastwood. Do you feel lucky, punk? I hardly ever use that one, but it's a good quote. I don't have a video for today. Uh, I haven't seen anything to inspire me to do one of those. And the main thing is we might not be able to spell correctly. Auto incorrect might be attacking us, but we all have fun. And it's a good group of people here. Another one I like to use, and this is for only certain people. He's carrying on a great love affair unassisted. Or she. Schwarzenegger tried to do those one liners, but he didn't pull it off as well as Eastwood did. Yeah, Hey, that's right, YKB. I knew what you was talking about. Clint Eastwood. That was hilarious. Oh, Mr. Lee, absolutely. What was the name of that movie where the woman boiled the rabbit, the family rabbit, in the pot? Fatal Attraction. I don't think Fatal Attraction would have been made if it wasn't for Play Misty for Me. And I got to give credit to Icehouse, the Australian band, because they did a hat tip to Play Misty for Me in one of their music videos. Now I got that song playing in my head. Up, up, up. Yeah, I don't understand what he saw in Sandra. I really don't. But apparently he did. Oh, the Ice House song, by the way, is crazy. I got sidetracked. Sorry, guys. So it's very appropriate that they use Play Misty for Me as a kind of a background. Me either. They were a couple. I don't know to what extent, but they definitely were a couple. Yeah, Mr. Lee, the first name kind of says it all. And in Play Misty for Me, the radio station was KRML, and Eastwood lived in Carmel, California. At one time, I think he was mayor of Carmel. Nope, I agree, Mr. Lee. Other people think so. I don't. Well, You know what I say? I got so much useless information in my head, it's pushing the hair out. Lately, though, sometimes it takes me a while to find it. Now I got Aerosmith. Dude looks like a lady playing in my head. John P's getting awake for real now. He's got his coffee. I'm kind of guessing that's what he meant to type anyway. Coffee. Mike, I finally got the weather thing to work. Good morning, Raymond. So you can type in the weather now, and it actually gives the temperature in both Fahrenheit and C, and humidity and whatnot. Sometimes I'm slow getting there, but I get there. Yeah, she actually did well in that movie Mask. Raymond, I hope you and Norma are having a great day. Yeah, I got out of bed under my own power. That's a good day. Close. I'm 69 this year. You know, when you're 38, 44, 45, 50, you're a great caliber person or a real pistol. 69 is a whole other story. Oh, next year I'll be 70, the big 70. Good test, Mike. There we go. Look at that. That's a heat wave for you, Mike. 62 degrees. 81% humidity. Mike is a Virgo. I'm not going to tell people your birthday, Mike. But 3 days later, and he would have been a Libra. Well, the thing is keep on chugging. Do what you can to stay in shape. Try not to sit around too much. The more you sit, the more you have to. I see Nightbot woke up. Eh, don't let Mike fool you. He's a good guy. That's it. Uh, let's see here. I don't remember who said it, but I kind of like it. Don't let death be your wake up call. And there's a country song, Live Life Like You're Dying. Go do that stuff. There was a boom in South Carolina yesterday. Super Dave was talking about it. Sure thing, Mike. Whatever you say. Well, the big thing is Soul Star. Do what you can, and try to do a little more, every now and then. But uh, it goes back again, once again, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. There's too much, there's too little, and there's just right. And Mr. Lee, 100%. He doesn't like people knowing how nice he really is. So, Mike, take the win, and we'll move on and not bug you about it. trust me, I've watched people who are in great shape not keep up some kind of just minor exercise program. I mean, if nothing else, walking around the block once a day and uh, simple stuff like that. When you get older, it's going to hit you and hit you hard. And you guys know my motto: it's better to wear out than to rust out. Oh no, both? How'd that happen, Mike? Oh, Mike's going to be live this afternoon, I'm guessing. I'll try to show up, Mike. Dolly, what's going on, Miss Dolly? Mike, I got to say, though, for 18, she's doing better than most. Uh oh. Uh oh. Yeah, that's not too smart. But I mean, kids today, they have some unusual ideas. This family I know, their daughter's in her 20s. She's married, and her husband decided that he no longer wanted to have relations with her. So he wanted her to switch over to his best friend. So now she is living with his best friend. And nobody seems to have any problems with that. There you go. Oh, this is the yeah, the yoga workout. Dolly, that's just funny. Yeah, let's not be fessing up to past crimes. Wrong people might be watching. That's right. Soul Star, that is very correct. It's really important to do what you can. That's true, Mike. That is too true. I don't tell a lot of my younger days adventures because I don't want to give kids the wrong ideas or inspiration for activities today. Oh, no, no, no. I have had more than one friend of mine just blatantly tell people the world should be very thankful that Jim is a nice guy because of some of the junk I come up with. Exactly, Mike. We had to deal with stuff. Dolly listened to Soul Star. Well, I had a pretty sheltered life here in North Carolina. Uh, yeah, I lived up to George Carlin's idea. America is famous for putting two things together that's never been put together before. Little Siberia. Uh, yeah, but Mike lives up north in cold weather. I mean, cold weather. He's probably seen minus 40 degrees or colder. Oh, that's right, Soul Star. That is a uh, eh, I think, and this is opinion, so you know what they say about opinion, but I think part of the intent behind promoting females being so skinny is the people that are just sick and like children. The women are not supposed to look like sixth graders their entire life. Women are supposed to look like adult women, and that Twiggy look is just ridiculous. YKB. That's that's like us saying we had to walk to school in the snow and it was uphill both ways. I remember living in a house that had a kitchen sink with running water, but that was it. That was the only running water in the house. I had a rich uncle who had a outdoor facility. It was a two-seater. I remember when he got a bathroom inside his house. That was a big day and a big thing. YKB. Gotcha. Soul Star. Gotcha. I, you know, and what you're talking about there, Soul Star, we lost Karen Carpenter because of that foolishness. It's crazy to me. She was so thin, and she would look in a mirror and see different than what the rest of the world. Yes, absolutely save the children. It was invented somewhere, I think, in the UK. The bicycle. It was that big front wheel and that itty bitty back wheel. I think they called it a bone crusher. Hey, I have been citified. I have lived in the city too long. You too. I will not camp out in the wilderness. I have to pitch my tent within 100 yards of a bathhouse. I mean, when you've lived in a house without a bathroom, roughing it out, nature just loses something. I don't know. Now, my grandmother raised 13 kids and she never drove a car. Going into town was an all day trip. And she would have to hitch the horses to the wagon, and she would uh, she would take all the kids with her. You guys hang on. I got to take this call, and I might refill my coffee cup. Yeah, 15 showing here. John P. I almost walked out there while I was on the phone. That would have been funny. I didn't have a way of muting the mic out there until I got there. Anyway, what I miss here? Bicycles. Uh, Two of them. One neighbor's not the best neighbor. I got one set of neighbors who don't believe in boundaries. They think anything they do is correct, and they are not not correct when they think that. That's the Mr. Lee. I call that the puppy alarm. The one neighbor leaves the puppies in their front yard while they're at work, and I'm a big fan of the puppy alarm. That's true, Mr. Lee. Mike. Mike, if you said I missed it, but you are going live this afternoon, right? Mike usually hits his lives at 4 o'clock East Coast time. YKB usually shows up there. Sick and Tired shows up. Tulu shows up. Kathy. Haven't seen Kathy here in a while. She's either lurking or somewhere else. Never eat rhubarb from Mike's place. Amongst them, or were you included with that, Mike? Mr. Lee, I hope you have a great day. Don't get burned up, and good luck with your shenanigans at your dad's place. And you're correct, Mr. Lee. It's always more fun when you're here. What'd you do? Have a camera on them? Because Kathy lives in another state. Or was she visiting you? There you go, Mr. Lee. Yep. That's one thing about Restream that I like is you can get some people together and watch the same thing, you know, backstage as they say, not live. That's right, YKB. Uh, oh, there's so many bad jokes there. I'll just leave them on the table. Yeah, can do the same thing on Restream. You know me, I'm not spending any money on this stuff, so I think I'm limited to like 5 people, something like that. But I think the most that showed up has been 3 or 4. I've never maxed it out. But Restream, I got to give them a lot of credit. They do a great job. Uh, I've not had anybody say anything to me about the number of hours that I'm using. I want to get one together watching the Def Leppard story. I just got to figure out how to do it on it's a VHS tape. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. A 6 total. But still, I mean, that is fantastic. I have not had a watch party yet. Yeah, I'm going to figure it out so that I'm only using one of the 5. That way, 4 people could join in. It's because, like, right now, I'm using 2 of the 6 because I'm streaming live on the Nature Channel, and then I'm just piping it in here. And I feel much more comfortable talking with you guys here and not constantly talking on the Nature Channel. I've got YouTube opened on one tab and just sharing that tab. Oh, Richie Evans. Yeah, might be able to do that. Yeah, I'd have to turn the volume way up. But I don't know if this microphone on this laptop does a pretty good job of picking up every little noise. And we'll figure something out. Right now, Mike, not too many people have expressed an interest. But one thing for sure, I know there is no way that we could watch it live. I mean, YouTube's just stupid that way. I'm going to try to put into play some of the stuff that you showed me, Mike, and play some stuff Saturday night, and we will see what happens. We'll get a good base going. What's your pre Guinness breakfast? A couple of shots of tequila? Oh man, that sounds good. Is she getting them at a local restaurant or a chain, or is she making them for you? Oh man, I haven't been to a Dairy Queen in so long. Yeah, there's a lot of things people did in younger days that they don't do anymore. There's not a lot of Dairy Queens around here. Yeah, tequila is a strange alcohol. It can turn somebody into your best friend or your worst enemy. I know this woman, she was just as nice as she could be, helpful. She could drink anything and be just delightful, except for tequila. Buddy, you get her 2 shots of tequila and it's another person. It's like something reaches into her brain and removes anything that's nice, and pretty close to evil comes out. And different alcohols, I don't understand why it would have such a different effect, but it does. Yeah, it's not for everybody. Some people can handle it, but I gotta say, of the people I watched drinking, tequila was most likely to change the person. Other alcohols could do it, but tequila was the most risky. You know, some people you put 3 beers in them and it's a different person. But now you can't make a Long Island iced tea without tequila. And I used to make a mean Long Island iced tea. When we went to visit my wife's folks, they drank. and she knew that I used to bartend, and she had me make them Long Island iced teas. Wiped the entire family out. Two drinks in and nothing but snoring. But it's kind of funny. Somebody's sitting down, they drink one, then they go to get up. Whoops. Yeah, I know, Roger. Excuse me. Up in the mountains, I mean, some of my high school buddies. Uh, I watched one guy. Somebody handed him a bottle of Smirnoff, and I think it was 100 proof Smirnoff vodka. He turned the bottle up and drank it like I would drink a Gatorade. It was I couldn't believe it. Soul Star, have a great day. Enjoy your workout. Remember, not too much, not too little. And you and Dolly reminded me I needed to be working out also, not just mowing and hiking. So thank you. I don't blame you, Mike. The Coke had a contest back in the day. I used to do that. There's a lot of people these days that don't like ice. They were having a contest where you get points off of the lid and boxes and whatnot. And I cashed them in for stuff, and they never sent it, and they swore they did send it, and I just stopped. Drink Dr. Pepper for a long time, and now it's Gatorade or water or milk, and that's it. If I'm traveling and stop for a meal, I might have a soft drink with the meal, but that's it. I'm not having soft drinks in the house. There was a guy when I was bartending. I would make him a Cuba Libre, and he didn't want his drinks to be cold, or not too cold anyway. And I left the ice out, and it was I don't think it was too many weeks, and everybody coming in was wanting their Cuba Libre without ice. Yeah, I had access to Tab and those things taste terrible. Oh, geez, it's already 9 o'clock. Whenever I'm having coffee with you guys, time just flies by. And I enjoy all the laughs and topics that we cover. Mike, if I can make it, I'll see you this afternoon when you do your live. There you go, Mike. Okay. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I appreciate you guys, and I hope only kind words come your way. We will catch you next time.